The herb pictured here is Petroselinum crispum, or parsley. There are 3 different varieties of Petroselinum crispum. There's Petroselinum crispum variety crispum, which is curly-leafed parsley, Petroselinum crispum variety neapolitanum, which is flat-leafed parsley, like in this photo. And then there's Petroselinum crispum variety tuberosum, which produces edible tubers that look like parsnip and are prepared as a vegetable. The flat-leaf variety, Petroselinum crispum variety neapolitanum, looks a lot like cilantro and is alternate and trifoliate, which means it's a compound leaf composed of 3 leaflets, and each leaflet is usually tripartite, which means that the leaflet is further divided into 3. Of the 2 leaf varieties of parsley, flat leaf has the stronger flavor. This is what the curly-leafed parsley looks like, or Petroselinum crispum variety crispum. This is the most popular for use as a garnish. And this is the variety known as Hamburg parsley, Petroselinum crispum variety tuberosum, with white tubers. This interesting variety can be used 2 ways. The leaves can be used as an herb like the previous 2 varieties, and the root can be eaten and prepared kind of like a carrot or a parsnip, which makes sense because carrot, parsnip, and parsley are all in the same family, the Apiaceae family. Hamburg parsley can be eaten raw or cooked and is commonly used in soups and stews. If left in the ground after it frosts, it will have a sweeter flavor. I'll admit that this is a variety I wasn't very familiar with before I started preparing this lecture, so if you have any good recipes, let me know. Petroselinum crispum is usually grown as an annual, but it's actually a biennial, and will produce flowers the 2nd year if it's left to grow. It looks like the flowers of dill and fennel, with an umbel composed of numerous small, yellow to green flowers. You can see here that the flower stalks are very erect and will rise above the plant. Bees, butterflies, and other insects visit the flowers, and the leaves are a host plant for swallowtail butterfly larvae. The fruit is a schizocarp that resembles coriander, and while this isn't commonly used as a spice, it is edible and is reported to have some health benefits. The fruit will split open and release the seeds, allowing them to self-seed in the same location in the garden. Goldfinch also like to eat the seeds. Parsley can grow in full sun and part shade, and does well in containers and window boxes. It needs consistently moist, well-drained soils, and does not tolerate dry soil or drought very well. For a year-round harvest, plants grown outside in containers can be brought inside over the winter, or you can grow parsley as a houseplant under a sunny window or grow lights. If sowing seed in the garden, or harvesting from self-seeded plants, the leaves are ready to harvest around 70 to 90 days after planting. If growing the root variety, the tuber will take at least 90 days until maturity. And this concludes our discussion of Petroselinum crispum, or parsley.